Welcome back to another 10 days on the Smellbert to Canada. Why is... It's whale. Oh, hold on. Something ain't right here. Hold on. Hold on a second. This doesn't seem right. Okay. Alright, okay, we're gonna roll with it. Uh, so, the Halloween event got it extended to last an entire week. Which, means that we're going to see a lot of Halloween-themed things. Like, for example, I guess Swole Swan, decided to change a tire a little bit. The car's about to break down, right? I think so. I'll do graveyard with car. It's thematically appropriate. Ugh. Hybrid, not that great. So, yeah, apologies for not uploading for roughly a week and a half. I was, putting in a lot of effort, which, yes, I'm gonna plug this right now. I released another challenge run recently, and link to that is going to be in the description. So, yeah, that's where I've been for, like, the past week, really working on trying to get that out. And, it's done. And I don't have to worry about that anymore. I can go back to playing this and maxin', relaxin', chillaxin'. Oh, jeez. So... yeah, this is a lot of fun, I'd like to think. Running around, killing zombies and all that. But, yeah, the mask is a little bit jarring. I will not deny that. Oh, yes, that's right, zombies crawl up from the ground here. Alright, come on. Let's get through. We're on a busy schedule here. Hi, Goth Keeper. Stipulation is that we might get rid of Smellbird. It just really depends. We want to lower that composure if possible, but if we get a character with minimum composure, I might just take it. Might. Not entirely sure yet, though. Smellbird is nice because of the maximum health already, and how we'll only need to take a couple of composure hits in order for the, maximum effectiveness to really shine through. Obligatory gas section. And let's get going. Oh, come on. Actually, let's first clear out this. I don't trust that. Alright, now we go. Alright, what's Gothkeeper like? We don't really know personality stats, so we're taking that tink of itty gas. Zombie watch. Well, I mean Swole Swan. Abandoned gun range, we'll be fine just searching for ammo. And we get rifle ammo, so that's good. Oh, boo-hoo. You can sit in fire. Alright, so, what to talk about this episode? Well, you know, obviously, uh, Halloween. Good ol' Halloween, that's coming up. Um, you know what? This is going to be a story that I'm actually willing to share. Because, you know, there's a lot of different costumes. And, a lot of different people that can wear costumes, so I don't think it would be too revealing. So, yeah, story time. For 4 years in a row, I, uh, donned different homemade costumes, primarily made of cardboard boxes, and, it was a lot of fun. For one, I was a carton of milk, one, I was a stick of butter that I adamantly refer to myself as a stick of margarine. I was a vending machine one year, and then the last time I ever participated in trick-or-treating, I was one of those, like, old-school toy robots. You know, like, you got the metal arms, and then, like it's all, like, silvery in color, and then the main body frame is all red, and it has, like, the yellow eyes. I ended up rigging up this, kind of bad microphone to it, and doing a little bit of a robot voice to just really give it that little extra something. And it was a lot of fun! The vending machine, I remember, we taped a couple of different snack foods and strung up some string lights inside of the snack display, and I remember during the whole trick-or-treating process, there was this little kid that walked up and tried to take one of the candy bars off of the costume. And, I mean, like, had that kid's parent not intervened, I would have just shrugged it off. It was like, oh well. And then, stick of butter, nothing particularly amazing happened. And then the carton of milk had a little straw poking out the top. And, this was definitely pre, no times. Trying to think. Maybe 2017? Okay, yeah, I think it was 2017, so, it was pretty funny because there were always, these, you know, you get people that are, like, really into the costume. They're like, wow, that's so cool. And then you get those that are like, can I take a sip out of the straw? And, me being the socially awkward person I am, I just go along with it because I don't want to disappoint, even though that was entirely unsanitary, and, in hindsight, they probably shouldn't have, but I mean, it was their choice. I wasn't the one drinking out of it, so, eh. Yeah, Halloween was a very, special time for me. Maybe one year I'll, take part in the festivities once more, but, for now, I do not miss walking around in the very, very cold nights with only cardboard as insulation. And, of course, the costume digging into your shoulders after a while. That was another thing that wasn't too fun. So, You know what? Question of the episode. I probably asked this a year ago. Uh, what is your favorite costume that you have either worn or seen someone wear? For me, I'd probably go with the toy robot. It was one that I really had wanted to do, and for it being the last one that I've done, it holds a special place in my heart. City outskirts, we'll go to the restaurant. Oh! I forgot! Okay, besides the Halloween event getting extended, the AI priority for weapon pickups got an update. So now, I shouldn't have to lock any of these weapons. I'm still going to, but at least the Firelung Greatsword won't get ditched anymore, which is nice. I'll have to actually look at the tier list for what weapons have priority over others. But let me just say that I'm excited for it. Nothing in here. Table. Oh. Alright, apartment building. Ruined. And... apartment building. Not ruined. Boop. And boop. Bathroom has no toilet loot. And... stroll on up. Get to medical supplies, chairs, everywhere. Toilet. Yeah, other than that, I don't really have much to talk about. I mean, I suppose I could just go and, you know, gawk at Swoleswan's mask for another 30 to 40 minutes, but... There's no, great appeal from that. Seeing as I don't really have much to talk about, I could just, yeah, I have nothing to really talk about. I'll just, talk about, things with the challenge run that I did, because I like advertising that, and I don't know, my insights into it might be appreciated, even if it's on something that not many people will see. Alright, so, I'll actually wait until I get into the car, because I need a moment to, figure out where I'm actually going to begin on this. But the obvious thing is, challenge run is, can you beat Starbound without attacking with weapons? Which, there is a lot to talk about there. A lot, I'd like to think. So let's clear out through. Boop. And there. And then let's get out of here. Alright, car collecting bandits. Wizbot already has a plan. Morale increases. Okay. So, to just preface this, fire, Wizbot's cool about fire safety, I hate Starbound as a game. Absolutely hate it. Which, you know, it could be seen as surprising. Why did you do a challenge run for a game you hate? Which, I don't know too much. I just kind of did it because there are a lot of things that I like about the game, but I don't like the game itself because of the shortcomings that it has. So, let's start this off. I had bad experiences with this game for a long time. I played on a very subpar computer, and for some reason, and I don't know why, no one knows why, I'm assuming this is just actual computer issues, the game would experience slowdown, but in the weirdest way possible. It would reduce my movement speed, and also how high I could jump. Which is just really weird for a game to do when, with low performance. You think it would just be more like stuttering or just, you know, lower frame rate. But no, this is just full on. Just completely ruining the ability to play the game. Which, okay, yeah, I think I got over 100 hours experiencing that, and I got all the way to the final boss, and then didn't beat it. And then I stopped playing for a long time. And, it was amazing that I even bothered playing for that long. Just because of how much it was awful. But I mean, hey, I did it. So yeah, already bad experience with the game. Oh well. Renewed vigor with a better computer. I can experience the game way better. Well, yeah, that issue kind of went away, but, here's another issue. For a good span of time, I was very interested in getting every achievement in the games I played. Which is why, like, if you were to go to my Steam profile, you'd see a lot of games with 100%. At least I'd like to think so. But, it does get to a point where I just don't want to do it anymore. So, like, for example, with Terraria, prior to Journey's End update, I only had the fishing quest achievements left to do, because it was just so boring and tedious. And then it just brings to Starbound's achievements, which, oh my goodness. So, okay, I'll hit you with this. If I remember correctly, there's an achievement for catching every single bug in the game. Alright, cool. What's the problem with catching bugs? The bugs that spawn on the planet are limited and are based on the primary biome that the planet is. Alright, yeah. Why are you a skeleton? And Elvis. Which, alright, oh well. It's whatever. Okay, cool. Some of the bugs can only be caught during the day, some of the bugs can only be caught during the night, which is annoying, because there's no way to skip the day-night cycle like there is in Terraria, and there's just nothing to really do on the planets. Which, that's a whole other topic. But there's nothing much to really do on the planets. So you're just kind of sitting there waiting, and then it comes time for you to find the bug, and then it might just not spawn, which is really, really annoying. But whatever. Composure, I'll just do mechanic training, sure. Alright, the bugs are 4 pixels, I'm pretty sure. We'll leave Clovis behind. Yeah, bugs are like 4 pixels, they're very hard to see, especially whenever you have the background enabled, which I had mods that completely got rid of the background because, performance issues! Magazines popular after the apocalypse. Let me look that up. Excellent. Alright, oh, Smellbird gets it as well, okay. American guns. +1 to shooting, -1 to composure. That works. Okay, bug catching. So, if I remember correctly, only 1 bug can spawn per planet, and there's 3, so, you know, can be a little bit annoying. Okay, cool. So, go to a planet, you wait, like, 20 minutes, you go, you then go catch the bug, or you don't catch it and then wait longer just to see what bug you get, then you hop on to the next planet that has the main biome that it has, and then rinse and repeat. You have no control over the time of day that it will be whenever the ship goes to the planet and you land on it. So you're just kind of at the mercy of whatever the game gives to you. Alright, cool, whatever. So you go to a planet, you get the first bug. You go to another planet, you get lucky, you get the second bug. You go to the third planet, you get the second bug again. You go to the fourth planet, you get the first bug. You go to the fifth planet, and you have to wait an excruciatingly long time just to get the first bug again. And you rinse and repeat, go to like 7 or 8 different planets until you finally get the bug, and then realize that there's like over 50. Which just... it's infuriating after a while of trying to do it. And that's just the bugs. Cooking every recipe, that's okay enough, but there's the fact that you have to go and grow every ingredient, and it's like, alright, cool, takes like an hour. Alright, shoot, oh well, whatever. But that's not even really a critique, because, you know, there's games like Stardew Valley that arguably take a longer amount of time to get the resources. But it's just like a little twinge that just adds to the whole waiting for stuff. Uh, Perfectly generic armor. That's a thing that exists. You have to get, what is it, 100 perfectly generic items, and each of those takes one venom sample, one cryonic essence, one volcanic core, and one shock essence? I'll leave Caitlin alone. And you need 100 of them, so you either have to get really lucky with enemies or take forever grinding them, or you alternatively get all the beefalo and get it that way. Which, I'm gonna be honest, why even go for the perfectly generic armor whenever there's armor that you can get that's better and takes less time to and resources to get everything? It just doesn't make sense. And here comes the biggest folly of it all. There is an achievement for getting, I believe, 50 figurines, which is terrible. We're gonna leave game bonus behind. So, okay. Figurines, what's wrong with them? Hunting Lodge. I'll do Hunting Lodge. Well, figurines are a rare collectible that you get upon defeating any pre-generated enemy, and it's just a nice little collectible thing. It's a nice little decor item and all that. The problem is that for basically every enemy in the game outside of bosses, the drop rate is 1 in 1,000. Which, I don't know about you, but having to go through 50 1 in 1,000 drops is... why? Like, actually, why? Me equating this to, like, modern Pokemon standards. The chance of a shiny Pokemon is, what, 1 in 4,096 or something like that? I don't even know at this point. So, sure, it's roughly 4 times more likely than getting a shiny Pokemon, but the fact that you have to get an achievement for getting 50 of them just makes it more rare, which... why? So yeah, I hate the achievement. What else is there that I can complain about? Ezra, skeleton body and Octodad head. Yeah, no. Alright, let's see. Collect 10 million blocks, that just takes forever. Why? Bu- 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 bu. Complete 50 quests for your colonists. That just takes a long time. But, eh. Oh, here's one. Collect 210 unique pieces of armor. So... that's a lot of armor pieces. If I recall correctly, I believe the quota is collecting every single piece of race-specific armor in the game, including the ones that you cannot obtain unless if you have other characters' help, I think? I mean, maybe you can bypass that? I'm not entirely sure. But also... ugh. Yeah, the bug thing is collect 42 unique bugs, which... ugh. There's one for... what is it? Complete the museum okay. Yeah, that's a thing. I don't know. There's just, there's a lot of things that can be perceived as tedious with this game, and because there's so many with no real reward, it just became unfun to me, but that's just, me being picky. Oh well. Yada yada yada. Who cares about 100%ing? I care whenever it comes into the whole trying to explore the side mechanics, because a fair amount of them just seem really irritating to deal with. So, like, buck catching, the fact that it's luck-based, and you have to do a lot of waiting. There are mods on the Steam Workshop that remove the bug RNG. Pet collecting. Okay, what's the problem with that? Well, collars, which, you use to modify your pet stats, you can only obtain them as random loot, which, why? Especially whenever the game gives you a way to get, EPP modules, which effectively do the same thing, but for the player. You have a way to at least see a couple of them every day, and it's like a guaranteed source that you can get. You don't have that with the pet collars, though, which are arguably more important due to the number of pets that you might have. It's like, I don't know, it just bothers me a bit. Oh, why are you... okay, well, I'll dodge Frozen Friend because I don't need it. In fact, I'll pass it all by. Alright. Enough lamenting about Starbound as the game itself. Okay, whatever. You know my opinion, I don't like the game. Challenge run, though. Prepare and attempt mod for 3 days. Heck yeah, speed increase. Oh well. So, Starbound is a challenge run. It was very interesting. There were some moments where I wanted to pull my hair out, because it just wasn't that great. We're gonna trade 15 food for the gas. Oh, you! Tinomi. That's another thing that got updated. I am screenshotting that. Give me a moment. There you go. All 3 shotgun ammos. Wow. I'll go ahead and trade 15 food for the doggo. And then move on to whatever siege the game gives me. Starbound is, with the challenge run that I did, was very interesting. I wanted to pull my hair out at certain points because of the things I had to do in order to make it happen. You understand now where my lamenting was with, the whole, you know, pet issue. Game, where's my siege? I'll do Swarmed Arcade. There were a lot of things that I could have done, for the parts that I did end up accomplishing that would be way more efficient, but I wanted to, like, tell a story and have each part of the run that I did, have substance, if that makes sense. So, like, for example, I didn't immediately get the best armor straight out of the gate, just because I wanted to spend a section on capturing pets and getting crewmates. Because otherwise, it'd be like, Chapter 1, it's just the introduction. Chapter 2, it's the, moon mission. Chapter 3, just everything all at once, and then it's just like, every mission past the floor in one, boom, 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 it's done. It's all done. It's just over. Which, that's not really fun. I wanted to, you know, have fun with it. I wanted to make every part feel special. Which I think I did. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, so the challenge run itself was, well, the video was very different from my perspective, because I started playing with visuals a lot, started adding up different visual Silent Guardian again? Alright, sure, I'll actually do this one real quick. A man in makeshift armor, made from athletic gear, is standing guard in the middle of a narrow wooden bridge on the road. He's wearing boxing gloves, staring forward at the card, silently as he blocks the way past. Smelbert, fight him one-on-one. Smelbert charges right at the sports gear armored man, tackles him at the waist, and tosses him over the bridge. Splash! That's an angry strong. Boring stop. Alright, last day. But yeah, I played with a lot of visual effects, had, like, a lot of, black and white film grain. Got a friend to voice over some parts, which was a lot of fun. Swan. And I don't know, I found it to be a way more unique experience. Everyone is wearing robes, or we're gonna leave Dondre for now. Gas to snacks, weapons for snacks. Pike bomb, rifle training, strength training, funny that's a contender. Axe merchant, who's, yeah, and then... Ooh, rifle ammo, I'll take that. And here's your Tinomi? Actually, you know what, this is probably a... Yeah, this is probably a good spot to just try and grab a thumbnail. Okay, can you all move? Yeah, it kind of clicked for me. Oh, caught in the open. It kind of clicked for me, while doing the West of Loathing challenge run, that I was going to end up, digging myself into this kind of, loop of just doing the same thing over and over again, and I didn't want that to happen. So, I was like, alright, I need to try something new, and I did, and I found it a lot of fun. Were there some things I did wrong? Absolutely. There's a lot that I could have done better. Oh my gosh, what the heck? What is happening? Okay. What just happened? I'm I'm actually gonna need to have to watch that back whenever I finish this. That was really... What the heck? Smelber and Wiz 3 got low. Wow, okay. But yeah, challenge run things, I wanted to just do something different. I did something different. I enjoyed making it, despite me hating the game. And honestly, I don't regret my decisions with playing that game. I'll probably never touch it again. Probably. You know what? I'm fine with that. And speaking of with that, we have completed another 10 days on the death road to Canada. Yeah, I definitely talked about challenge run things for a while, huh? Like, what, 7 days worth? 6 or 7? I don't know. But yeah. Next time, I'll actually have Tinomi stuff unlocked, because there were some new unlockables that were put out, so I can go do that. So, until next time, bye-bye!